Hi guys, we are back at the little sawmill. I'm getting ready to try to do that pulley. I've got, I think, the tools to do it. I fixed the wood splitter, got the switch on that. That was a little bit more time consuming than I thought, but most things usually are. I have no idea what this is going to take to get it off. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get it off. I'm hoping that the taper comes this way and the pulley will come off this way, and then I can put the other pulley on. I've got it all cleaned up, painted. Don't know my RPMs will reach what I need to get my RPMs to. I redid all my RPMs, and as you can see, I'm a mess because I oiled the blade down. It's sitting back here and got covered with oil. So now it's a real mess. I had to take the speeds again. My happy speed is 574, but when I go 574, the engine's only running, I guess you can see that, at 1472, and I take it at the front and the back of the motor because the back of the motor, I got a little bit of an angle to get into that thing, onto that pulley thing. Anyhow, I'm not up into my power range, so I don't have the power to go through the wood like I like to. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting this other pulley on, going to high speed, which high speed then should be 1719. This is warmed up 1719. I don't know, I got so much nonsense there. At an idle, it was running 821. I'm not going to go over the numbers because I'm getting all screwed up. But I don't think I'm going to achieve. I'd like to run about 600 RPM, and don't know whether I'll be achieving that. I redid all my RPMs. I guess I just said that. So we're going to see what it takes to get this off. Probably a miracle. But I got this, and you got the two pusher sides, so I'm hoping that wasn't hateful. I'm hoping what I can do is the taper will come out this way, and I think I'll leave that there. I'm gonna get some squirt. This is just diesel oil, half diesel. I don't know what it is. It's got a lot of diesel in it though, and it's oil. Just oil everything down. That. Oh, it's got 3 pushers on it. Well, I'll put 3 pushers on it then. These got, what do you call it? Can't think what I'm thinking of. Anti-seize on them. I guess you're not supposed to do that. But old Johnny Boy did. That doesn't have any threads. No, wait a second. Yeah, it does. Just didn't look like it did. Little anti-seize. Yeah, if this comes out this way and I can loosen the belts up, I might be able to get it on. Get the other one on. I don't know. Guess you got to go the right direction, don't you? Guess you're in there. I might be in the way of your. Let me put this down a little bit. Pretty nice day out there. Got my potatoes watered for the day. Come off pretty good. It's probably pushing in the back now, so I can't go any further. This pulley is not the right pulley. This is a D pulley, and I think I'm running C belts. I don't remember. They're 1-inch wide belts. What's the chance of this coming off? Slim to none. That's where I might have a bit of a problem. Let me see here. Run those back in. Should probably start on my hand. I don't need any crisscross. Of course, I really didn't know how I was going to get it off. It's been a long time since I put it on, a couple years. So let's see what we got here. And that's kind of rusty there. I probably should have polished that off and taken that little thing off. It might haunt me. Oh, I need to tap it. Now you don't want to tap it too much here. I'm hoping, but my belts are, you know, I want that thing to taper off. I want this to come off of that, so the taper will come this way, then the go that way is what I'm shooting for. I don't know if I'm getting that. I don't think I'm getting that. Let me get another thing here, another tappet. That's not going to be a good enough tappet. This one's oak. Didn't do what I wanted to do there, did it? I want the pulley to go in. Maybe the foot thing. I don't know whether that's going in or not. I can't see what's moving. I think the whole thing's, I know what I need to do. Need to bring it out. I think it's caught on that keyway. Take this out of there, which I wasn't holding now, should be clamping on that shaft a little bit more. I just don't feel like taking all this garbage off. Those are all bolted in. I might have to loosen and move the motor forward. Can't get in there behind there to separate the two, but I would sure like to. Let me see what else I got in the box of goodies. I got just about one of everything back here. I know what I'm looking for. Can't seem to locate it though, but I know it's in here. There's a chainsaw. We'll take that out and throw it here. Where's what I'm looking for, guys? I know you know it's in here. There it is. How about that? Everybody's got one of these around, don't they? This is a titanium cat's paw. I'm hoping. Well, there goes my hope down the drain. Yeah, it's getting there. I think it might have done it. Of course, it's kind of like Mac Yoakum said. I don't know whether I'm lazy or hoping I'm going to get lucky. So I think it's both. He's a pretty smart man. He leaves me a lot of good comments. I don't know if he's smart. He's watching my shows. I think I need a... If that slips down, it'll go in. I might be able to catch it here now. Well, that's kind of what I wanted it to do, guys. And I still haven't measured the shaft to make sure it's the size I need. Well, I'm over here. I'm going to take these things. I got a feeling I'm going to still have to loosen that up because there's a lot of weight in those belts. But we will run that out, set it down, and measure the, watch the stuff fall all over the place. I don't know that the holes are the same size. So that might be the next best thing to smart thing I do. Sure hope it's the right size. I don't know. Everything is so dusty and grubby around here right now. Guess I need to get a tape. I think I'll get a more accurate measuring device. I got one of everything in that thing. Of course, it's all going to get slimed up. Guess I got to make sure the keys are right too. So much. All right. I don't know exactly how to measure that. I think I'll just take that off of there and say I like, oh, this thing's in, no, it's an American, but it's so fine I don't understand it. 1, 2 and 8 30 seconds, which is, I guess, 2 1/4. I think that's what this thing here is. Oh my goodness, and it's heavy. I guess you can't see it that way. I can just barely see it that way. Are you in the screen? Yep. Of course, it doesn't fit in here. Hey, you SOB, you. Rotten hussy. Always something, ain't there? Let's see what else I got in the box. Up here. Don't have what I need to measure it, that's for sure. Let me think here. I really think it's the same. Well, I still think it's the same. I could put that piece over on top of it and look down through the hole. Yeah, but I can see that keyway certainly isn't the same. I didn't bring any micrometers back with me. That keyway isn't the same. I know that. Oh, this is a step keyway too. Well, I'm just we might not make a very long video of this. If you I didn't bring my micrometer back here. I thought maybe I had one in there. That keyway is 30 seconds, 20, 30 seconds. So we'll say it's 21 30 seconds, which would be a ½ inch. And over here, we are sitting on 16 30 seconds. But the good thing is, I cut down that keyway to get this one on. So I think we're looking at a ½. Yeah, we're half. So I might just have something like that, but I'm going to have to go. It ain't going to go right on now. Let's see what we can do about getting this other piece off. I think maybe I can get those pulleys off if I'm lucky, but not looking too good there, guys. Not looking too good. Back on, I didn't want to have to move that whole motor over. If I could get, if I block this up here, that will give me another inch or so. Of course, I don't have any blocking material down here. Like I said, it's got a lot of weight to it. Where's all my help when you need it? Oh, help? What's help? Of course I can't, now that I think about that, I can't do that because then I can't get the pulleys, the belts around the pulley. Sure is tough being take them one at a time. But I don't know that I'll get around this area here. Yeah, daggone safety Nazis made me put this in. They just don't think they're the same engineers that tell you to do this and do that, do this and do that, and then when you go to work on it, you can't work on it. Well, that's what I did, is I was a safety Nazi engineer. I might be able to squeak it by. We're certainly going to try. Mac, am I going to get lucky or am I lazy? I'm lazy hoping that I get lucky. I was watching Riggins Ranch, I think, and he had to redo his PTO. And they said you have to grease that thing every 8 hours. Well, it's been probably 8 years since I greased it, so I greased it. There's one down. You know, if they stay here, it might not be too bad. Just let them stay there. It's binding up now. Binding up here. Oh, that's because it's pulling that belt. Oh well, I need to pull this one back in. Yeah, that ain't happening. Oh, you know something? Next thing I didn't think of, when I move this over, each one of these getting tighter and tighter. Oops, didn't think about that. Might have to do some alternate plans here. Probably in the long run, I'd be better taking all this crap off. You know what I mean, guys? That might hurt that belt too. There it goes. Alright, we got one down. Are you guys tired of watching paint dry? I don't know how to go fast, so you're kind of stuck with what I got. I should do 2 of these at a time if I was smart. Do that one and that one. Never accused of being smart. I could have taken it off the other side too. That'd probably been even smarter. Now this one wants to come over. That wasn't too hateful. They are getting tight. Oh, this one's bound up down here. Still on that one. You know something? This crap ain't light either. Whew. I should probably write number 2 on that. Somehow I'll figure that out. It ain't going back. Looks like spaghetti in there, guys. Yeah, it should only take 5 minutes to change the pulley. Come on, get over there. We're just about there. That's that one that's doubled up. There. You know the next thing? That thing ain't light. I did a video when I put it on. Might hit this camera stand. Because with all this sawdust here, it's not going to hurt it to go boom. Went boom pretty good. That doesn't look too bad. Anti-seize on it. We'll lock it in position. Got to take that key out. Now, step key, if you didn't know what it was, see how it's cut down on this side and cut down on this side? That's a step key. Now, Well, I got it here. I think that's a standard key. Are you guys looking down in the hole? So I just got to go up the house and find a 1/2-inch key, which I keep a lot of key stock in stock. See it fits the small side on the small side. Now the other thing that I do when I do keys, because I made this a long time ago, is where the Allen set goes in to set it, which doesn't look like it even worked here. Yeah, I recall there's something awkward about this setup here. But if you run a set screw in, if you have it cut out, if you don't have it cut out, a lot of times it'll deform the metal around there and you can't get the keys out. So I generally cut a hole there. So that is going to be a, well, I'll put that pulley on. I was going to say be a wrap. I'll just have to go get the key. Key to my success is up at the house. So, am I a mess? Man, I don't know how I'm going to get that pulley on there, but we're going to do it. My goodness, that thing's heavy. Too much for this fat man. Woo! And there ain't no helpers here. Daggone, I'm just going to have to muscle. I don't know what that pulley weighs. Doesn't weigh as much as the big one, though. Let's try this again. Don't try this at home. Well, I might be able to get those pulleys on there. Let's, it doesn't really matter whether that's engaged or not engaged. Let's try to put those pulleys back on. I don't know whether there'll be enough room or not. Let's get this, this beast here out of the way. That's about a heavy little dude. Now it's got mud in it. Mud and crud. Whew. Old man's out of breath. You guys are wearing me out here doing these videos. Like I wouldn't be doing it without doing a video. These belts here are 24 feet long. In case you wanted to know. Cover up my mud hole down here from a pulley crash. Let's see what I can do here. Which is the first one I want on? This one right here. Number 1. Boy, it'd be nice if that would go on there. It's close. I might have to drop it out of those, might have to do the same thing I did with that other one. That'd probably be the easiest thing, but I think I can get it done. Got to find a marker so I know exactly where it fits all together. Because that would give me, well, if I push that in further, that'll give me a little bit more. Ouch! Don't do that. Oh, I grabbed 2. I got 2 at one time there. All right, what's the next one? This one here appeals to be the next one. If it did it once, it'll do it again. Ouch. Keeps biting me. Getting tighter and tighter. I wonder if I can spin the... I'm going to try to spin the big pulley. You guys keep an eye on that for me. You ain't spinning that big pulley. You should be able to spin that big pulley. I couldn't spin it. If I started at the bottom, I could put it in gear and bump it. I think, no, not with all those belts. I think that might be not a good plan. Good idea, but not a good way to do it. All right, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna have it back on, I hope today. Doesn't matter what it takes, I'm gonna get it back on. And then we'll be playing again. That's all the way in. Boy, that's awfully close. I'm gonna have to go. I'll have to check the video to see if the first pulley might have been on the second groove. I think it was. Let me look in there. That's got 2 grooves in. The closer you can get it in there, probably the better off you are. Anyhow, I'm gonna wrap it up. I gotta go get a keyway to find and a few other things, but I'm gonna be wrestling this bear probably a couple hours, I'm reckon, because then I got to do all the engine, see all the engine stuff that I got to take up the slop. But it's coming along. So we'll see you later. I'm glad you stopped by. Hit the bell icon to see the next thing should be running. See you later now. Bye-bye.